Welcome back to Cartoons React. I'm Tono, and today we're going to take a look at something that I was not expecting to record for this. This is the movie Conclave, which came out last year in 2024, and as far as I know, it won different Oscars. I wasn't expecting to record this reaction, but because of the situation that Pope Francis has been has passed away, a new conclave is gonna happen, and yeah, many people, of course, are gonna react to this. And let's see if we get some views of this. If not, then I wanted to watch it, so I'm still watching it. So yeah, it's been in 20 years we've had with this. Is gonna be the third conclave, and it's funny because when I was born, Pope John Paul II, he had been Pope for 10 years, and he was 27 years Pope. So it's not something we expected to have that many popes one after the other, mostly because John Paul was for a long time a pope. So, but before it was quite common actually. So yeah, let's see what we have, and let's see if it's too dramatic or what is it. Because I'm Catholic, and I know about all of these processes. I've known this since I was like 14, 15 years old. So yeah, let's see what we have, and let's just get into it. Okay. Did it tell him to breathe a lot, or did they enhance the sound? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was trying so much to not reply with them.
He is with God.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if he's a known actor. Maybe, because they might go some other things. Yeah, I have to take the Papa ring needs to be taken off. It should have been taken off long. Each Pope has their own.
The throne of the Holy See is vacant.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think that anybody would mind if I took that as a keepsake?
Of course, take it. He would have wanted you to have it.
Oh, his chest.
He said it helped him to relax.
If it was his,
Who won?
yeah.
Oh, he did. He was always 8 moves ahead. He was. No. They say a heart attack.
Oh, so it was
There had
completely.
been warnings.
Oh, no, I hadn't heard that.
No.
Yeah, he didn't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Start circulating rumors
Yeah.
that he was going to resign.
Pope Francis had so many rumors because of his health. Because he was not fully healthy.
I know this is hard for you, but we will have to prepare a detailed statement.
And
Who discovered the Holy Father's body?
I did, Your Eminence.
Thomas, I'm so sorry. I know His Holiness had no colleagues closer than you and Aldo. But I asked Janusz to hold off calling you. I wanted to ascertain all the facts.
Well, Dean, it seems the responsibility for the conclave falls upon you.
Yeah. He's the one who has a cold conclave.
Sigillate la stanza.
Yeah. It's well. I don't know. Jonathan Price. Ah, I don't know, he looks familiar. Yeah, he is. Hope's room has been sealed. And it all starts like 20 days later. Yeah, starts. Now they on speed 3 weeks later. Yeah.
Security say they like to test the electronic jammers one last time, Your Eminence. Apparently so. They say eavesdroppers can use lasers to read the vibrations on the glass.
Really? Well, let's hope none of our brothers suffer from claustrophobia. And who knows how long we're going to be in here.
Archbishop Wozniak has asked if he might have a word, Eminence.
Well, I don't think that's possible. The cardinals will be arriving in an hour. What?
He seemed so upset.
Ray, tell him that I'll see him after I've met the cardinals. The poor fellow will be worrying about his future.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's in Conclave. Yeah, she was from... Yeah.
No sane man would want the papacy.
Some of our colleagues seem to want it.
You know, you can just say
I
no,
know
right?
in my heart that I am not worthy.
You are more worthy than any of us.
Sorry, my train was delayed from
Venice. Ci è mancato.
Sì, non ho dubbio.
Like that.
Everything under control.
Credo di sì.
Eminenziate di scoppa sopra.
No! See you later.
Prego, a dopo, Eminenza.
Yeah.
I asked for his permission to resign as dean. He refused my resignation.
And he said
some
no.
were chosen to be shepherds and some to manage the farm. Apparently, I am a manager.
That meeting, the Holy Father dismissed him.
What?
He sacked him.
We're about to be sequestered, young.
Forgive me, but it wasn't until the last few days when I started to hear the rumors.
What rumors?
That he may be elected Pope.
Rumors of what? But you could not tell. As soon as you heard it. Chicken. Look at all those chickens. All those, yeah, plastic.
Dean Lawrence, an issue.
Oh, dear God. One of them's died.
I'm sorry?
Have we lost
Not an issue.
I mean it literally. Another cardinal has just turned up.
Well, then we've left someone off the list.
He was never on our list.
But that was a poster.
He says he was created in pectore.
Oh, no, and he has to be an imposter, surely.
Well, that's what I thought, Eminence. But Archbishop Mandolf has spoken to him and thinks not.
His name is Vincent Benitez, Your Eminence. He's the Archbishop of Kabul.
Yes.
Archbishop of where?
Kabul.
But he's Mexican.
Has this been kept a secret?
Yeah, the name I was like, sounds Mexican.
Perhaps you would be aware of his
No,
elevation.
I'm not. Ray, ask Eminence Bellini to join us. Maybe he knows something of this.
Yes. Addressed to the Archdiocese of Kabul, which they kept secret at the Holy Father's request. You don't think he could have forged it?
Maybe because it's Kabul.
A cardinal in Afghanistan? It's absurd. How many Catholics are there in Afghanistan?
He was head of the Catholic mission there until his
Yeah, but it
elevation.
makes reason.
Well, presumably that's why the Holy Father wanted it kept a secret. Well, it won't be in pectore now.
Kept it secret.
I don't think we have any choice
Afghanistan.
but to admit him.
Wait.
Yeah, the thing is that he won't be a secret if he takes part of it. Is he asleep? Or is he dead?
Eminences, before we eat, I'd like to introduce a new member of our order. Until only a few hours ago. This is because our brother was made a cardinal by the perfectly legitimate procedure known as creation in pectore. Welcome to our order, Vincent Benitez, Cardinal Archbishop of Kabul.
Yeah, here's the room. Everyone was like, oh, we get it. They're also like, okay. So they're just finding out at the moment that's weird.
Please, would you bless our meal?
Of course. Bless us, O Lord, and
Okay.
bounty. Bendice también a todos aquellos que no pueden compartir esta comida con nosotros. Y mientras
Man,
comemos
you really
y
say
bebemos,
amen?
ayúdanos sed a los que
How
están
many words
enfermos
speak
y a
Spanish?
los que se encuentran solos, y a las hermanas que han preparado esta comida para nosotros.
Also, why do you say
Por Cristo
amen?
nuestro Señor.
You didn't conclude it.
Amén.
Guarda come tutti gravitano vicino ai loro connazionali.
No.
Inglesi là,
Sì.
francesi. Divided by language. Ecco. Unica vera liturgia del mondo. Avremmo parlato tutti latino, tutti. Ma dove i tuoi amici liberali hanno deciso di cancellare? The dead
Yeah,
language.
but that's why. Yep.
Senza
Because
la
nobody
tradizione
else
di Roma.
speaks Latin anymore.
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold.
Yeah. It shows why nobody wants him as Pope.
Tu riesci a immaginare veramente un'alternativa?
They're all practically Italian. Long time.
Scusami, devo fare il giro tra i nostri confratelli.
Abyssus abyssum invocat.
Why do I feel like a cow being priced by the farmer?
First ballots? Between 20 and 25. But it is tomorrow night that the real work begins.
They need to agree a majority.
By real work, you mean what exactly?
But Eminence Bellini, those who seek the papacy.
I don't
So if there are
seek the papacy.
115,
And for respecting other faiths, for tolerating other views within our own church, and tell them that I believe women should play more of a role in the curia.
Yes,
I
if
stand
they both have a
for
vote for
everything
what I
that
believe.
Tedesco does not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have to ask you this, Joe, but to be specific, I was told that the Holy Father demanded your resignation.
What? I don't know. Who told you that?
Archbishop Wozniak.
Why would he say such a thing?
So there isn't any truth in the allegation?
Oh, God, no, of course not. It's absurd.
Is it?
Stand, but no. You can ask Monsignor Morales. He was at the meeting.
Well, I would, but at the moment we happen to be sequestered.
Decano.
Ah.
Yeah, well,
oh, we're neighbors, Joshua.
Ah, it appears so.
Tomorrow.
Ah, yes, of course. I look forward to it. I understand the trick is to offend no one.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it's all. There they are.
In Cristo. In questo momento di grande incertezza nella storia della Santa Chiesa, dobbiamo pensare innanzitutto al defunto Santo Padre. We must be tolerant. No one person or faction seeking to dominate another. And speaking to the Ephesians, who were, of course, a mixture of Jews and Gentiles, it is this variety, this diversity of people and views which gives our church its strength. And over the course of many years in the service of our to fear above all others. Certainty.
Yeah.
Certainty is the deadly enemy of tolerance.
Not.
Even Christ was not certain at the end. Dio mio, perché mi hai abbandonato? Could you try and see him?
Today?
I use my authority. I'd like to know what happened in the final meeting between Cardinal Tremblay and the Holy Father. Did anything occur that might render Tremblay unfit for the papacy?
Erombas cardinalis nacitando. Spondio. Bobio accioro.
Yeah, each one of them has to swear. Promise.
Dei Evangelia, que manumea tango.
Extra omnes.
Yeah. I'm wondering, were they able to record on the Sistine Chapel some of it?
Fratelli Cardinali, si procederà ora al primo scrutinio. Troverete davanti a voi la vostra scheda elettorale. Pontificia. Assicuratevi che la vostra calligrafia sia leggibile.
And they count hand by hand. Each of them.
Destor Christum Domini.
I couldn't read what he wrote.
Go.
eligi debere.
Yeah.
Me eum eligere, quem secundum Deum iudico eligi debere.
Testor Christum Domini.
Il primo voto è per il cardinale tedesco.
Okay.
Il secondo voto è per il cardinale tedesco.
I see that they all confirm. Tedesco.
Cardinale Tremblay.
There it is.
Cardinale tedesco. Cardinale Tremblay. Cardinale tedesco. Cardinale Bellini.
Okay, so it sounds more Tedesco.
Cardinale Deiemi, 21 voti. Cardinale tedesco, 18 voti. Cardinale Bellini. Tremblay, 16 voti. Cardinale Lawrence, 5 voti. Altri cardinali che hanno ricevuto un solo voto, 31 voti.
Cari fratelli, con questo si conclude il primo scrutinio. Poiché nessun candidato ha ottenuto la maggioranza necessaria di 72 voti,
There it is. Yeah, I see. It's different colors.
The media have noticed the presence of a cardinal who doesn't appear on the official list, Dean, Cardinal Benitez, so I've taken the liberty of putting together a draft statement. There was some question of his resigning on health grounds, but apparently the Holy Father convinced him to continue. He certainly served his ministry in some terrible... He spoke to Monsignor Morales. He was emphatic that he knows of no reason why Cardinal Tremblay should not be Pope. I did not entirely believe the good Monsignor. He was just so emphatic. Accidentally given him the impression that you had seen a document that contradicts that, and he said you weren't to worry that, and his exact words were, el informe ha sido retirado.
and your health, how are you bearing up?
My health is perfect, thank you.
No, I only meant, have you recovered from your
Yeah, you can't talk to him because it's
I
like,
have indeed.
Good.
You're being revealed, so...
Yes, I voted for you. Forgive me, am I not supposed to say?
No, it's not that you... No, I'm honored. I've been experiencing difficulties.
With your faith?
Yeah.
Prayer.
I thought we had your support. If we liberals are not united, Tedesco will become Pope. You have no idea how bad it became, Thomas. The way he and his circle attacked the Holy Father towards the end. The smears, the leaks to the press.
Yeah.
You can't seriously believe that I have the slightest desire to become Pope.
Come on! Every cardinal has that desire.
What is that? What is happening? Okay. Who was fighting? Yeah. Yeah,
Estor Christum Dominum, qui me judicaturus est, me eum eligere, quem secundum
34 voti. Cardinale Tedesco, 25 voti. Cardinale Bellini, 18 voti. Cardinale Benitez, 2 voti.
Weird that Benitez getting votes. They all just met him.
Apostolica, procederemo immediatamente al successivo scrutinio.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Then it's black again. Yeah.
2 voti. Cardinale Tedesco, 30 voti.
Gaining a lot.
Cardinale Tremblay, 10 voti.
Yeah, Tremblay is going down. That happens a lot. It keeps going back and up and down all the time. Is it a tremor? And it just keeps gaining votes and votes and votes. Nobody knows of him, but
Well, I take it something has happened. There's been an explosion around in the Piazza Barberini. A bomb? It's unclear.
oh,
You must say nothing to the Cardinal electors about this raid. They are sequestered, and they must be shielded from all news that may influence their judgment.
First African pope in the history of the church.
If Adeyemi was white, would be all condemning him as more reactionary than Tedesco.
what are they fighting?
What happened?
What happened? Just looking for.
Well, good afternoon, sister. I would like to speak to the nun who dropped her tray just now.
She's safe with me. I'm dealing with the situation
I'm
here.
sure you are, Sister Agnes, but I must see her myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please sit, my child. My name is Cardinal Lawrence. How are you feeling?
She's feeling much better. Shanumi.
Please do sit down.
I really think it would be better if you let me deal with the
Would
situation.
you be so good as to leave us now, Sister Agnes? I want you to understand that, first of all, you are not in any kind of trouble. The fact of the matter is that I have a responsibility before God to ensure that the decisions that we make here are the right ones. Would you like me to hear your confession?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be going?
In a moment.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah, he wants to know what's happening.
I am the victim
he
of a
wants
disgraceful
to
plot to ruin my reputation. Someone brought that woman here and staged this melodrama.
Your relationship with her.
I have no relationship to her. I hadn't set eyes on her in 30 years until she turned up outside my room last night.
How for white?
Let God grant us a pope who sins and asks forgiveness and carries on. Your words.
And the child.
The child.
Is there a child involved?
The child was raised in a Christian household, and to this day he has no idea who his father is, if indeed it is me. We were very young.
No.
Joshua,
So,
she was very young. She was 19 years old. You were 30. Thomas. Of course, not worthy of you. Shinumi will say nothing to protect her son, and I am bound by the vows of the confessional.
Yeah.
So I still have hope.
No.
Yeah. He'll not say anything, but
There is no hope.
that's what you did.
After such a public scene, there will be rumors, and you know what the Curia is like. Nothing terrifies our colleagues
Yeah.
more than the thought of yet more
Yeah, just the
sexual
scene.
scandals.
Mess it all up. He's like, I'm not saying anything, but you already messed it all up. He's like, because it's like, what happened days? And I was like, what happened there? Yeah. He of course wanted to be. He's definitely not gonna be there anymore. There it is.
Testor Christum Dominum, qui me judicaturus est, me eum eligere.
I risultati del quinto scrutinio sono i seguenti. Cardinale Tremblay, 40 voti.
Yeah. Let's see. Tremblay. Yeah, let it go.
Cardinale Bellini, 13 voti. Cardinale Lawrence, 11 voti. Cardinale Adeyemi, 9 voti.
He still had support.
Poiché nessun candidato ha ottenuto la maggioranza
They're gonna
necessaria,
do it,
le votazioni
Mexican Pope.
riprenderanno domani mattina.
That's right.
The incident this morning, Your Eminence, I have more information.
No, I too must be shielded from any knowledge which could act as an interference in the process of this conclave.
Of course, Your Eminence.
Yeah.
Colin Benitez, his health problems. He was issued a round-trip ticket to Geneva paid for by the Pope's own account. The purpose for travel was given as medical treatment. Anyways, whatever it was, it can't have been serious. The ticket was cancelled. He never went.
All right. Thank you. Now, I don't know if you've continued to do so, but if you have, then I must repeat my plea to you to stop. The spiritual debt to be Pope.
So you're talking to him?
Secondly, I couldn't possibly win. A long, drawn-out conclave would be seen by the media as proof that the Church is in crisis.
The Church in crisis.
Supporters to do the same.
Cardinal Tremblay already spoke to me about this.
No, well, I'm sure he has.
You want me to vote for a man you see as ambitious.
I don't want to see Tedesco as Pope.
Yeah.
He would take our church back to an earlier era.
I'm sorry, but I cannot vote for a man unless I deem him the most worthy to be Pope.
Yeah.
I don't want your vote!
Nevertheless, you have it.
Man, stop overreacting.
Sister Shanumi is on her way home
Yeah,
to
that's the thing.
Nigeria.
Tremblay was like, both of me,
There was
both
a
of me.
flight to Lagos
That's,
this evening.
usually it's not.
How did Sister Shanumi come to be in Rome?
I received notification from the office of the Superioress Générale that she will be joining us.
I would like you to withdraw your name from the next ballot. You are not the right man to be Pope.
Well, 40 of our colleagues would disagree with you.
That's because
Yeah.
I know there was some kind of report into your activities. I know the Holy Father raised the matter with you hours before he died and that he dismissed you from all your posts.
temptation 30 years ago, and that you arranged for the woman involved to be brought to Rome with the express intention of destroying Adayeme's chances of becoming Pope.
I deny that accusation.
Will you deny asking our superioress to transfer one of her sisters to Rome?
Are you gonna open the one? You know you're not supposed to, right? Oh, you broke the seal. Is that allowed? As far as I know, it's not. Oh, she's gonna find that he broke the room. Yep. I was wondering where was the room. I'm still wondering, is anyone supposed to break the room? Like anyone is allowed at any moment? Something that was gonna be told to everyone. It's funny, this movie is long, but because they have many really slow shoots, like this one, when they were just showing the Sistine Chapel. Also, how was she the only one who noticed the room? Like, no one else walks out there? It's weird in so many ways, so many things that are like, what's going on? But yeah. Just dust. Oh. It's a safekeeping area. Everything is found. Oh my.
Actually a case that he is guilty of simony, which of course is an offence stipulated in the
I'm aware of what
scriptures.
simony is, thank you.
He only obtained all those votes in the first ballot because he bought them. Cardenius, Diene, Figaro.
Oh.
Legitimate purposes.
Because I have seen no bank statements.
Yeah.
Seems the Holy Father was spying on all of us. I'm willing to handle the consequences.
You know who's going to benefit most from this? Tedesco. The whole basis of his candidacy is that the Holy Father led the church to disaster.
I will do that for you, Your Eminence.
Yeah.
How many copies do you require?
She was very nice. She's like, I'll do it.
You are responsible for this, I believe.
No, Emily. You are. If the report is mendacious, then why did the Holy Father, in his last official act as Pope, ask you to resign?
He did no such thing. Father, may his name be numbered among the high priests, was a sick man toward the end of his life.
Yeah.
Se mi posso aggiungere a questa amabile conversazione, vorrei ricordare che i nomi di 8 cardinali sono stati oscurati.
Yeah.
Cardinal Tremblay requested their votes in return for the money.
No, non lo farò.
Let each man examine his conscience. In this conclave, and I will be happy to stand down as dean.
Yes, Mike.
Eminences, although we sisters are supposed to be invisible, God has nevertheless given us eyes and ears. He was concerned that the sister from my order that made that regrettable scene. His suspicions were correct. She was indeed here at the specific request of Cardinal Tremblay.
Yeah. So you cannot hide that. She's like, F you.
It's true. But the Holy Father asked me to.
Nah, now you're saying?
You must take over the supervision.
You have to expose him. Like, how dare you do
no,
this?
thank you.
You're like, no.
Exactly where? I do not know.
Exactly.
But that firm hand of yours has its admirers.
He's happy with that.
So, perhaps it's time you decided upon a name.
He's failing himself.
This is a contest between Tedesco and you. You're the only one who can stop him now.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't like what
John.
Tremblay's been doing. So.
I would choose John.
And he's the one who reacted so much. Seriously, man. Did that actually happen? What the? Is that another explosion? Because if it is, people should have checked what was happening. So yeah, that can happen, but it's so strange. What happened?
Everyone has been taken back to the Casa Santa Marta, Your Eminence. No one was seriously hurt, some cuts, that's all.
Yeah.
At 11:20 this morning, a car bomb exploded in the Piazza del Risorgimento. An individual with explosives strapped to his body detonated himself. There are reports of further attacks in Louvain and Munich. At 52. Hundreds have been injured.
Okay, not that big, but man.
Qui vediamo il risultato della dottrina del relativismo, tanto cara ai nostri fratelli liberali.
Can any of you shut him up?
Guardiamo la patria della nostra Santa Madre Romana Chiesa. Noi la vediamo ormai punteggiata da minareti, moschee. Del profeta Maometto.
You should be ashamed.
Perché noi tolleriamo l'Islam nelle nostre terre e veniamo ripudiati nelle loro. Noi nutriamo, li nutriamo nella nostra patria.
It doesn't matter. We don't get power.
Sì, una guerra di religione. Noi abbiamo bisogno di un capo che ponga fine alla deriva che dura incessantemente da 50 anni.
My brother Cardinal.
Yeah. There it is. I thought he was going to
With
speak.
respect. What do you know
He's
about
lived
the
with
war?
him.
I carried out my ministry in the Congo,
He's lived there.
in Baghdad and
He's
Kabul.
seen it.
I've seen the lines of the dead and wounded, Christian and Muslim.
Yeah.
Say we have to fight. What is it you think we're fighting?
Yeah.
No, my brother. La lucha está aquí. Aquí. Dentro de cada uno de nosotros. Si se
We have to switch to Spanish. Not sure if they understand him.
Esta es mi primera vez entre ustedes y probablemente será la última. Perdónenme, pero en estos días hemos demostrado ser un grupo de hombres pequeños y mezquinos. La iglesia no es la tradición. La iglesia no es el pasado. La iglesia es lo que hagamos en adelante.
How he keeps switching to Spanish. Those attacks happening. A new pope is elected. That's not good for the new pope. That is completely not good. It's raining, so they're walking under umbrellas. I'm not sure they did that, so you will have this kind of view. Yeah, I can see why it won Oscars. Because what are they looking at? I hear something. I'm assuming we're gonna get they include so many things happening there, so they will get an election. Okay, Tedesco is like that, so he didn't get so he's been elected. They have not shown who. I'm not sure it's Lawrence or Mexican, the same. I think it was his name, but how they pronounce it sounds so weird. I assume it was because he was gaining votes, and after that, he got lots of votes. Tons of votes.
Acceptasne electionem de canonice factam in summum pontificem.
He's in kind of shock. Yeah, he's the one who is thinking.
Quo nomine vis vocare.
If that happens, Mexico will be so celebrating so much. Smoke happens.
I think you should gather up the Cardinal's notes. The sooner we light the stoves, the sooner the world will know we have a new Pope.
Yeah, they haven't. Was he okay?
Wasn't the outcome I expected.
Issue.
No, but it's wonderful all the same.
I wonder if I could have a word in private.
So, is he okay? Tell me the new Pope doesn't have something bad.
Everything that, and I didn't dream the Cardinal Benitez would become...
Ray, please tell me what's troubling you.
What is it?
It wasn't a hospital.
It was a clinic. You know that? What is it?
The clinic for what?
Clinic for what?
May I speak to you alone?
Of course.
Signori, liberiamo la stanza.
They haven't announced it yet.
I was waiting for you to come.
You must tell me about this treatment at the clinic in Geneva.
So he's been...
I considered it.
What treatment?
I prayed for guidance and decided against it.
What would it have been, this treatment?
A laparoscopic hysterectomy.
Wait.
When I was a child, there was no way of knowing my situation was more complicated. And life in the seminary is, as you know, a very modest one. Then, in my late 30s, I had a surgery to remove my appendix.
I keep wondering, like, that's when they found
that I had a uterus and ovaries. Some would say my chromosomes would carry as being a woman.
Old.
Of course, I offered my resignation to the Holy Father. I flew to Rome and I told him everything.
They didn't accept that.
He knew.
We considered surgery to remove the female parts of my body. But the night
he's
before
not a
I was due
man.
to fly, I realized
He's
I was
not a
mistaken.
man. I forget what's the name of it.
It seemed to me more of a sin to change his handiwork than to leave my body as it was.
Still,
they don't have to cover that.
I am what God made me.
Yeah, he was
And
wrong.
perhaps it is my
Raised
difference
as a
that
man.
would make me more useful.
But he happens, but it's weird.
Your sermon.
As long as it doesn't kill you.
I know
'cause
what it is to exist between the world's certainties.
Is that a turtle? How did it get there? There it is. Yeah. Now we're gonna hear people. That's what we hear. People reacting. Oh, they have turtles there. I was wondering why was there a turtle there. Yeah. There is a new pope. My end right there. It's funny that he had something, but it was something that he didn't do. It was just how he was born. So okay, so that was Conclave. Yeah, quite interesting. It's funny how I knew many things that were happening, and I mean, when he said the operation he had, I was like, wait, is he a woman? And yeah, I just remember it's called hermaphrodite when someone is born with both sexual reproductive systems. It's strange that they never noticed when he was younger, because I believe he will have, maybe he didn't have them complete, so he didn't menstruate or anything happen. But yeah, and yeah, if they will take them off, he might have got some other issues later on in life. So, and this is one of the ideas why Conclave might have one as well, because they went with the approach of everyone is born how they're supposed to be born, and he accepted that. I'm not sure. Many conservative people have not watched this, so they're not like, or maybe they don't understand that, because I didn't read anyone complaining about it. So yeah, it's a really good movie, how they handle it. So many things happen here, like usually conclaves are not that big of a deal, at least in modern times. So yeah, I'm gonna see to edit this and have it ready for at some point. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, comment down below, give us a like, subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to Patreon, and I'll catch you guys later.